welcome back to another Marble Monday. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be celebrating the start of yet another new era. And the reason for that is because Sunny Yellow was just crowned world champion at the end of Marble Race Tournament 12, in which, to do so, he defeated Blood Red, who is now our former world champion, in the grand finale portion of it. And yeah, it was a pretty intense battle between the two, even though Blood Red dominated most of it. But in the end, Sunny Yellow managed to dethrone him, and he is now our brand new Marble Race Series world champion, and also our first brand new world champion since the start. Since last year. Okay, sorry for a couple line flips here and there, but yeah, Sunny Yellow is now our first ever world champion, brand new world champion, ever since October 2024, which was last year, to say the least. So yeah, because Murky Blue did retain his world title not retain his title, did become world champion again in Elimination Tournament 6, and then later Blood Red dethroned him in C3 Marble Race 100 and won the title back from him. So yeah, so because of that, after Tournament 12, Sunny Yellow is now our first ever brand new Marble Race Series world champion, and we'll see how long his reign will last. And yeah, speaking of which, Blood Red's second reign to say the least, was quite shorter than his first reign, but it is what it is. And in case for anyone wondering, no, I do not have any newcomers since, we're already so late into the year and December is coming up. And also, I don't have any updated marbles just because, I didn't really have any time to find any, so yeah, so that's gonna have to wait until next year if you're ordering, so yeah. Anyways, enough chatting. Since we're now in a new era, I did shift the track one more time for the season, well, except for the final race of the year, but yeah, I will show you the track since it has been shifted. So here's the track that we'll be using until we reach the final race of the year. As you see, and yes, it is a pretty simple track, and the reason for that is because, well, for most of this year, I've been using pretty tall and complex tracks, so I just want to kind of relax from all that and just instead use a simple track, just so we can lead our way into the final race of the year with we can calm down with the crazy tall and very complex tracks, and tracks that are over the top. And yeah, again, sorry for another line flub, but nobody is perfect. But yeah, like I said, this is just a pretty simple track, nothing really special, and of course we do only have flat funnels just to intensify things more, so no plain funnels. So yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be about it for the track. So if you do want to use this one in your videos, then make sure to credit me. So yeah, before we begin racing, I have one marble to go over, in which Fire is in this episode since he DNF'd in last week's race by basically getting stuck on the yellow banana peel. And because of that, he obviously scored last via DNF, so therefore he is here in order to make that up. And we'll see if we can avoid the DNFs for this episode, since DNFs have pretty much become a common thing when it comes to marble racing, at least from my end, to say the least. So yeah. But anyways, enough of this pretty long intro. Let's just get this one going. So choose any one of these 18 marbles you think will win this new era race, and you only have 5 seconds to guess. Go. And now, without further ado, let this special new era race begin. Wow, this was a pretty fun way to start off a completely brand new era. Congratulations to Sunnyel on not only scoring first place, but also having an amazing start as world champion, while the last to properly finish the course is Rainforest. And that's because, unfortunately for Solid Blue, it seems like after checking the track, he got stuck all the way near the top on this blue flat funnel here. Wow, I completely jinxed it when I said, let's hope we don't get another DNF, and we get another DNF. Well, yep, and that's that. So therefore, Solid Blue will have to come back in 2 weeks in order for a makeup. Just like, I'm not even just gonna explain it. You guys know the deal at this point. When someone DNFs, they have to come back in a future makeup race for a makeup. And unfortunately, that's going to have to be the case for Solid Blue in 2 weeks. So, yep, typical DNFs for you. But whatever. Let's just head over to the final results. And that will be about it for this new era race. Like I said, congratulations to Sunnyel on not only scoring first place, but also having an amazing start as world champion, while sadly placing last via DNF is Solid Blue. So therefore, like I said, he'll have to come back in 2 weeks in the preseason finale race in order for a makeup. But yeah, typical DNFs for you. And speaking of which, kudos to Fire on doing a very good job on redeeming himself, even though he was this close to scoring the W, but still, very good job. Well, yeah, very good redemption attempt from him from last week, but yeah. But anyways, this was a pretty nice way to start off a completely brand new era, and yeah, I guess I'll just leave it here. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to leave a comment down below, subscribe with that notification bell enabled, and feel free to follow all my socials down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now, and have a good day.